What's up, everyone? Okay, I don't know. What's going on, everybody? How's it going? Happy Saturday Morning Live 23. Season 2, episode 23. Camera looks a little crooked. Crooked, I think. Okay. Alrighty. What's going on, y'all? Hope everybody's having a good day. I'm gonna have to go close the door in a minute, but yes. What is up? Say the thing to Google. Hey Google, activate lock force.
Got it. Turning on lock force.
Yes. What's up, everyone? I didn't get a chance to do my hair. 23 so far. Yes, we're on point for what did we come up with last year? 54 of them or something like that. I don't know. Let me get a sip of coffee. I'm gonna actually go close the door now. I only had it open a minute ago to run in and out, do a couple of things. But let's get started. It is getting busier in the area. Faux show busier in the area because we have no parking out front. So I had to go put out the no restaurant parking sign, and it looks like the coffee shop opened up finally across the street. So let's go out there. Hold on. No, wait, no. Child, what are you doing? Yeah, let's see. No, hold on. God blast it. I suck. And I don't know why the music is just pissing me off. Something fierce. But we can go out here and look. See what's happening in the world. Let me bring the microphone closer. Here we are. Where are we? We're here. Right. Looks like they got some stuff going on over there. Hold on. Looks like I got some stuff going on over there. The music was playing a minute ago. And the Treehouse, which is like a woman's clothing store, has a big sale going there. So I guess they're doing their thing. But it's warm. It is definitely summertime, yo. Definitely summertime. Okay, let's put this back. I still haven't put my lights up over there. Go ahead and get ready for one of the things that we're going to do today. Let's I got a couple of locks in that I went and took off somebody's cabinet the other day because they were having trouble with the keys. And that's pretty much the only thing I got going on. Like right before I hit live, 2 people came in, and it was the first 2 people today. So not terribly busy yet, but as on point when I'm right when I'm getting ready to do something. People come in. I gotta find the hair cutter, y'all, just to trim it up at least. Driving me crazy, especially since I ride for the most part with my windows kind of down in the van, and I get that windswept hair, and then just the heat making me all wet and nasty. I'm going to say hi to everybody because we have kind of a slow episode today. So zoom back up. Pete was in the house first. What's up, Pete? What fine? Up in the house first. Beat Rune. Happy Saturday, Rune. Jeremiah, Peter Fox, what's going on? Ronald Williams. I forgot to mention, I wasn't thinking at the end of the last season or episode 22. I wasn't thinking, and Peter sent that awesome package of stuff, and he got awarded. He got awarded some Lock Force points after the fact because I said at the end of the episode I was like trying to kind of multitask, and I just wanted to point out he did get 2 Lock Force points. And then Rune also midweek helped somebody out. A Facebook group somewhere recommended somebody contact me on Twitter about a lock that was a Ruco that is all Rune. I saw Ruco and I was like, Rune, help. And so he got himself a Lock Force point thing too for helping somebody out. Go check out his channel on his video. He took apart one of those things you're not supposed to take apart. Not supposed to take them apart. But somebody did and was all screwed up. So what's up, Ronald Williams? Yeah, my y'all saw this in the video. I don't know if y'all saw the video, but I got some headphones now. You know, and I watch YouTubers like use headphones while they're doing it, but I can't. I guess I'm just not used to it. But since it kind of muffles what I sound like, short of just watching the audio. Oh, I got my viewer thing to your work. Hey. It was a points thing. So they're expensive headphones, but I can't really. I guess I need to hear myself talk, and having it muffled like that really throws me off. The only reason I would have this if I was sitting here is if I could figure out how to make y'all's comments actually vocalize. But I can't do that. So I think there may be a way to, but I'm not going to. All right, let's see. I'm busy on the phone. Yeah, see, lock and key. Most time, the only way to unlock it is with making a key, but yeah, we work on it. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying we could probably get it open. You just don't have the key at all. Okay. I mean, we could possibly get it open. It just really depends. There were tons of different kinds of locks and mechanisms that were used back then. So, but yes, sir. That's for the most part. That's how you have to open it. If we don't have a key that we can just open it with, most of the time you just have to make the key to be able to open it safely. No, we have to be at the box. The box has to be with us to make the key. There's no generic key. Right. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. Yeah, that's not a problem. Yeah, no problem. Saturday 9 to 4, every other day 10:30 to 6. But yeah, it had to be something you dropped off. Okay. Thank you. Okay, where was I? Jeremiah, yeah, Ronald Williams and Southpaw Cayman left. I think he may not be here anymore. Ronald Williams back to work. Back to work. Everybody's back to work. Everybody's getting back to work. What's up, Ian? How's it going? G Keyman. I actually didn't see you, but I saw somebody say hey to you. So hey, oh, there you are. G Keyman, what's up? Ooh, snacks, man. You know, I thought about stopping. Like yesterday was National Donut Day, and I did not get a chance to go by and get my free donut from anybody. And I meant to bring some cashews from the house, and I totally didn't. Totally didn't do it, and I should have done it because I'm just a little bit hungry today. Yeah, the coffee shop is open again. However, after I walked by yesterday and saw their fancy new electronic lock on their door, And just given the fact that I've been enjoying the extra money from not spending it over there, even though I'm buying cold coffee, it's considerably cheaper than going and getting coffee over there all the time, every day. I blush at saying every day. It's just too dang convenient, you know, and it gets expensive. It adds up. Especially when Kim and I are both drinking coffee. Shopping for general liability insurance is such a drag. Yeah, we have a decent one now. Okay, who are we? State Farm. We've used all the big ones. Allstate gouged us for years. Don't go with Allstate. I don't know if you have Allstate and you're happy with Allstate, but we got gouged by Allstate for a long time. But now we have to pay two insurances. Business and then access control insurance. We just had to re-up that, sign our new year contract for that. Angel cake, that sounds good. What's up, Wes? How's it going? Thanks as always to you, Wes. I don't think Night Owl's today. He's got to do something else. We're gonna have to negative him some Lock Force. I don't think he's even gotten any Lock Force points, but it's all Wes today. Night Owl said he might be able to pop in, but he doesn't think he is. But he is tied up. And a few other people had to come and go. That's always okay. I appreciate y'all chiming in, tuning in. Oh, top secret Locksmith Chat. I don't have any top secret Locksmith Chat. I just switched up the thing. It's been really, really busy this week on our end. It's been crazy. Like every day I'm able to get some stuff done in the morning, but like Friday morning I was here for 5 minutes left, came back at noon, in and out every day, which is good. Keeps me out of the shop. I'd much rather be doing that and be busy than stuck in the shop cleaning and, you know. So that's good. But however, it kind of like, you know, and now we're starting to leave at 6 again. We were kind of cutting out around 4, but with everybody picking back up, we're the only business here that is bothering to go back to their regular hours. So even though it's still pretty dead between 5 and 6, and we're not dead in the area because all the restaurants are picking back up. So yeah, I'm starting to have to fight past 4 o'clock. All the drunk nurses from the hospital come start drinking at 4 o'clock. And then driving home, I might add. What's up, Steam Gadget? Who else is here? Mr. Hooligan. Another Jason Reeds. I've only marked a couple of things because, once again, what I just said. By the time I get home and either try to do work on videos or whatever, and then getting old, so my bedtime's so early now, and I just hadn't had a whole lot of time to do video anything, unfortunately. Better get back to the chat. Leave the Firewire set up. What you talking about? Firewire. You don't hear that too often. Speaking of tough, today's protest. Last time. Shops are boarding up here. You know, it's funny. We're not having that problem. There are protests going on this afternoon, like a major, more massive one. But it's kind of funny because over in that direction there's a town, Rankin County. We're Hines County. That's Rankin County, and they had the very first protest in our area were set to go to a mall over there, and I think that they were just trying to spook them, and they ended up shutting the mall down for the day. I think this was Monday, and they made all the stores close, and it's like it's like real store, like national chain stores. But and even further out, literally where nobody is going to be protesting anything. In a town called Pearl, there's a Harbor Freight, and apparently Harbor Freight sent out directive to board up all their stores regardless, or for that particular location, just because they were like, and they're like 5 miles away from the mall that they were threatening to protest at. So now the Harbor Freight out there, which I don't really ever go out to that one, but they boarded up their windows, and there is literally no way I mean, they might get hit, but it would be a crime of opportunity. It wouldn't have anything to do with protest. So, yeah, I was going to talk about that. We're going to see if any of you guys were in towns where that was massively going on. If you are, stay safe. HKS, what's up? Paul, good morning. Chef Mel, what is up? How are you over there in Chicago? Thanks for sound shock. I don't know what's going on. I'm going back over the comments here. Fred, what's up, Fred? Kurt, oh, good morning to you. And yeah, the way I fixed it was ran it off my iPad. I ran the same video off my iPad, just letting it run through the speaker. So until I figure out my audio better, I don't know what I'm going to do. What's up, Terry Lewis? Paul Cone and Mike N. You made it to the beginning. Yes. Congratulations. So, thanks for stopping in. You may have already gone by now. Dons, what's up? Good morning to you. Good morning in the future. Someone in Jason's spot. There was somebody out there, but that was my stupid fault because I took the sign out and I put it in front of my van instead of the empty spot. And I didn't realize it. I saw somebody parked there and I was like, really? Really? B? Really, B? You're going to park there and leave? Oh, wait. My bad. I didn't put the sign in front, so whatever. Logan's on YouTube. What's up? What's up, CC? Steam Gadget. Did I already say hey to you? I think I said hey to you already. Nathan. Jason, I have starter tools. HKS has another box coming out. Awesome. I've gotten ridiculous with my locksmith. This is the latest thing to go in the pile. I love these pins, and I love it even more that they made it all metal up here. I guess they figured it out after they saw so many people modifying theirs. But again, it won't be for another few weeks because I've still got to do a lot of prepping and stuff like that. But so far, the value is well over $350. So that's going to be a crazy one. Good morning, Decline. What's up? And it's going to have to be U.S. only. So sorry about that. I think we have a customer coming in. Hey.
Hey. Good morning.
How are you?
Don't ask.
Don't I?
If there's anybody have bad luck, it's me.
What you got?
I just need to see, can you put my key back in here? I mean, it's got a little screw in how much you'll charge. I really need a keypad. I got the key in the car.
Did you lose the key?
No, I got the key. I got the key.
The screw.
The screw is in the key. It's inside at the top of the key.
Where your hole's stripped out. It's not going to stay.
That's okay. I just need to see if you can stick it in there.
But I mean, it won't stay.
That's okay. That's okay. I'll put some tape and shit around it.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and try to cut it out. I mean, it just can't. I know I got to get the keypad. Aloha.
Are you able to? Yeah, I was gonna say they probably.
They can't do it. I don't have no money till Thursday, so I'm gonna go by the. You know, I'm not going through this. I just need something for today.
Yeah.
You know, temporarily. What she did, she said whoever put the screw in there screwed it too tight. And that's what...
And it ripped through the plastic. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll bring the key in.
Okay.
And how much you a charge?
I mean, depending, nothing, so...
Oh, Lord, Jesus, my father. Look, my iron went out, my key broke. I'm saying, then I'm supposed to be down there at some type of rat. I'm going to the house and get on my knees, because I'm tired now. And broke. Okay, let me get this in.
The hole stripped out. The Tool brand, yeah, I bought a couple of those, but they're not itchy nose. Somebody's thinking about me. That hole's really stripped out. I don't think it's gonna hold, y'all. And I don't have offhand any small time. I may have to run out to the truck room in a minute, so y'all may have to kind of hang out for just a sec.
Oh, Jesus. See here what she did? See that? That's the thing here. Okay, I don't need to put this on nothing, do I? I got home, and I came in, and I cut my car off, and I'm like, damn, what's going on? Now I'm scared. I don't know what to do, and I don't want to ask nobody. Oh, Jesus, I said, what do I do?
Well, let's see if we can get it in there enough to
Just hold. I'm gonna tape that sucker. I'm gonna get a whole new one. You know what I'm saying? I just
Yeah, they ain't cheap.
shoot. Who you telling? And the guy was saying, he said, "Ma'am, it ain't gonna crank." And I crunked the car with that little long part. It crunk and cut out, crunk and cut out. He said, "That's the
You gotta hold the head up close to it.
That's what he said. Oh, my fingers are hurting. I said, "Girl, I'm going home. I just been burning gas, just riding." I don't even know. So y'all don't even sell them, do you?
No.
I gone down there. She's so nice down there at Aloha. Dang. Miss what you call it, Lord have mercy. Oh, Jesus. I just don't know what to do. I'm saying, what else?
Well, you can crank it. You just have to hold the, like,
Hold-
make it pretend like it's next to it. There.
Yeah, that's what the guy was telling me. I got to pretend like it's still there.
Yeah.
And thing. I said, Lord, my finger killing me because I don't know what. And then I get nervous and frustrated, go to sweating and hyperventilate. I ain't got time for this. See, I'm old. I've been out work. I told somebody I had been out work. I ain't been using the cook. I've been out work 2 months because I'm over 65. They won't let me go to work. And then they call and say, "Come to work Monday." I say, "Damn, I don't even know how to get to work."
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, they opening up the city. I say, "Shucking." Everybody gotta go to the bathroom. I said, I can't even stop long enough to get some defense because I'm just riding with the car. I'm scared to cut it out. I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
Alright, just be gentle with it.
I ain't gonna put it back
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
No.
Well, don't lose it.
Huh?
I said don't lose it.
I had tape around this thing and everything else. Oh God, what do I owe you? Please,
don't.
God,
You
thank
don't.
you. If you ever need me, I'm at the mayor's office. You have any problem, please give me a call. I'm the main number to City Hall. Just make me know who you are.
Well, good luck going back to work.
I'm at work.
You
I went back Monday.
went back Monday?
I had to go back Monday. I supposed to they were giving out masks. I supposed to been up there at Grove Park giving out face masks.
Right.
But my car, I'm scared to go anywhere. Okay, let's see, 2 o'clock at the Metro Center. I supposed to go to the Metro Center. Then from there downtown to something. I say, because the mayor go march, and I said, well, man, let me.
When you crank it, like hold it kind of close
together.
like that.
Oh God, thank you.
You be careful.
All right, come on, please.
Hey.
3 weeks ago, I was here. I made the 3 key. 2 of them are working.
Uh-oh.
And
Did
the
you
mail-
lose sunglasses? Were these yours?
No.
No. Okay.
Oh, you're nice. You keep somebody asking.
Yeah, people leave them all the time.
Oh, people do that all the time.
And you said one worked, but the other 2 didn't?
The mailbox. The mailbox key.
Did they go in okay?
You know,
Like,
I
were they
sent it-
tight going in, or?
well, actually, I sent it to my son.
Right.
You know, I have an apartment at my son's house. He was in out of town.
Oh,
And
so
he
you,
lost the key.
okay.
And I have the original. That's what I make the extra. And he said the door key work. I made 3 keys here.
Yeah.
The door key works, but the mailbox key
It's
doesn't
unusual.
work. And I have the original.
Yeah.
Original. But now I was confused. Can you recognize which one is the mailbox?
Yeah. Now this is a mailbox. This is like a filing cabinet or something else.
That's the mailbox.
This is the mailbox.
Okay.
So, how many do you want to get?
I make a 2, okay?
Okay.
And I hope it works this time.
Okay, so there's yours back.
That's my original.
Yep. And then there's the copies. I got you. Don't worry about it.
Oh, no.
No, it's fine if they didn't work.
No.
If they didn't work.
No, it didn't work, but I had to.
All right, we'll just do like
Huh?
$2.
These are really nice. We've been living in Mississippi, Jackson for 45 years.
Yeah.
I've been telling people you are the most trustable.
Oh, well, we appreciate it. We don't really ever have problems.
Sometimes why it doesn't work because the mailbox is not in the Jackson, so I cannot tell you.
Yeah, if he keeps having trouble, but like you very rarely have problems with the keys on those. So tell him he might want to squirt a little bit of lubricant, like WD-40 or something in there.
Lubricant?
If it acts up, yeah, it may help it.
Okay. So that's my. So you definitely sure.
Oh yeah, we cut keys all the time, and those
Yeah, I
have
know
really
you're an expert,
those
so.
have really loose tolerances. So even a badly cut key should have worked. So might want to make sure, like does he have his own key that he knows works?
He lost it.
Well, see, they may have changed that lock on him.
Oh no! That's a mailbox.
Yeah, but
That's
they
a
can't.
mailbox. No, it's a mailbox.
Well, we sell sometimes.
No, it's a condo.
Yeah, they could have changed it out.
No, I know.
Oh.
If they change, they will notify us.
Right.
You know, we have the management.
Well, if it doesn't work this time, he might need to go check with them again because they
Check
can
with them.
they can easily change them out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Like there's no reason why it shouldn't work.
So this is for sure. This is the mailbox. Huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought this is the one. See, I make a mark. On it.
Yeah, a little mark on it.
But thank you. I appreciate it.
Have a good weekend. Be
Okay.
safe out there. Yes, I know WD-40 is not lube, but literally when you're telling a little Korean lady to tell her son to use something who probably has no clue about anything because he lives in a condo, you just tell him to use WD-40 because most people can find that. Don't go there with the WD-40. That's just the thing. Everybody's going to have WD-40 or have easy access to it. I could definitely say, tell him to go buy that $15 can of lube, but literally he's probably a college kid that is not going to spend $15 on lube. He's going to go to the hardware store or see the cheapest thing that he can buy and buy it. So I don't say use graphite. Thank you. Yes, because it wouldn't work. So literally, that's just per se. If it was a customer and a commercial customer, obviously we'd say we have Houdini here, but so don't go there. That's why I put my hand up. Anyway, it's just that's just how it is. I saw that thread going on Reddit. I'm just like, fling. I had a local customer come in. I had a local customer come in recently who said he's both. Actually, one came in the other day and he's like, you know what happened? He's a good customer of ours too. And he was like, yeah, I need a disclaimer for that, right? That's not a disclaimer, but I'll just pop that up there. He was like, you know what? I've got Schlage locks in my house. And he's a younger guy. He's like a landscaper. He's like, I've got Schlage locks in my house. And one of them was loose. So I got on Google and I typed like how to take my Schlage deadbolt off. So I clicked on the first video that came up and I was like, I recognize that voice. and then another one came in and we were talking about lubricant. He was like, yeah, I watched a couple episodes of the lube off videos. So that's pretty funny. Or a couple episodes, some of the lube off video. Anyway, let me go back up on the comments. Where was I? We were talking about yes, and the lady that was here, she had on her work shirt, so I wasn't gonna say anything. She's a trip. I've seen her around here before. So they are definitely going to be protesting, obviously, because the mayor's going to be walking in it too. So it's good to hear. to open back up. Look up open back headphones. You can hear your audio fine. I'm not getting more headphones. Those cost us. Actually, since they were gotten with points, you know, everything's more expensive with points. So technically, the product that you buy and you build up points, it's like a $10,000 pair of headphones before you're able to build up enough points for something that's $135. Check my handles, and my handles were not installed upside down. Oh, look at this. Where is it? Speaking of handles, I'm on that comment about the handles, but yeah. I mean, I can understand that people want to flaunt their knowledge, but that comment was posted on that video, and I'm just like, what, dude, Ken? Are you? I don't know if he was trying to sound intelligent or what, but. Seriously, a Schlade handle, anti-ligator. Doesn't work like that exactly, but okay. And yes, I am very. It bothers me very much for it to be upside down. It actually does. That's one of my biggest pet peeves. But literally, it's not because of that. And literally, if it was in the just what? I mean, I can't even respond to that. I did respond to that saying that's so hilarious that it's stupid, but I was just like, wow, okay. Okay, Ken. Thanks for chiming in on that video. Handle on the storeroom door. Oh, yes. You know, some storeroom doors, well, actually, take that back. You should be able, I don't know what kind it is, but unless if it's handle, sometimes you can flip the whole thing around. But Pato, the MTS locks, I've seen a lot of those upside down too, and that up curve really does drive me crazy. So yeah, I just had an opportunity to do a video on that because I have one of those handles, and it worked out because when I switched the handle, I left it that way. And then I went and put it on the customer's house, and it ended up being the right handing. Yes, saved myself time on installation. Saved myself 20 seconds of switching handles around. Oh, May, what are we gonna do today? We've got these locks. Let's take a look at these little guys. Yeah, I want to do some. Let me get the camera, make sure the camera's cut back on. But we have. Wait a minute. We have. Hold on. Boom. Can you tell what's wrong with this picture? We're going to put those on the bench over here and go dual screen and take them apart because I got them off the cabinet yesterday, but that was something that I told the lady I was just going to have to bring here. It's actually a filing cabinet too. First train of thought was it's the keys, but these are the original keys. She said she bought this brand new. These keys were actually taped in the cabinet. They are solid brass, real deal keys, not like you'd see. It's not really an antique. It's more of one of those wants to be an antique, but literally you can look at it and tell it was made in like the 80s. So these are definitely the keys that came with it, and we're gonna take that apart. Let me get a sip of coffee and make sure what's going on. I do have a few things up front. I got mag locks in up front. I gotta go put a mag lock in Monday, and I seriously despise putting in mag locks on businesses. But with the glass storefront door, you're kind of limited, you know. I didn't want to put they wanted a remote capability or being able to use it. So what I'm doing on this one, and they wanted it super cheap, so I had to buy super cheap stuff. Enforcer, cheapy product, because they wouldn't have done it if it wouldn't have been, if, you know, they, even at the what was it, like $750, they didn't even want to do that, but they have to be able to control people coming in. So I got like a 600-pound mag lock. And when I posted that on Twitter, somebody's like, you can snatch those open. But this isn't for overnight security. This is just while they're there to be able to beep in and out people. So, hey, Tim Walker, what's up? Yeah, the levers fell down. Lever springs against the post. I don't know why. But I do know that the spring is really tough in there. And what I'm thinking, this is what I'm thinking, boom, is if it's an 80s, mid-80s era cabinet, those locks are like totally unbranded. These things probably are some of these locks that came from, what's the name of that place that sells woodworking tools and stuff like that, and they have a pretty nice selection of these little locks that you can get. I'm thinking maybe that's what these are. So in other words, they're kind of inexpensive, not real deal antique. See ya, Urban. What? See ya. Where are you going? Oh, okay. Yes. Don't forget to lick the smash button. Appreciate that. Appreciate you tuning in, Urban Fox. Urban. We have an Urban Fox here, so I always want to say Urban Fox. Urban Locksmith. Pseudo antique. Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Thank you, Meter. Thank you. They are definitely sprung. I hope nothing's broken in there. Van Dyke has one. No, it's oh, this place right here. Lee Valley. I don't know what their current stock is on stuff, but Lee Valley has. Let's see if we can figure out if one of these is from. They used to have the puzzle lock there. Trick lock, puzzle lock, 8-lever lock, Mahavaver. I don't know if they still have those or not. But they do have had several pages of them there. Ooh, this was back. That looks just like these, like this one right here. Oh, this one over here looks just like one of these. No, those all have open windows. There it is. W. These don't show the, they don't show the screw dots like this one has, where the screws are screwed in, but most likely it's one of these. I mean, these are like $8 locks. And what I think happened here was, I think that the spring is too tight. Yo, I'm not real sure about this. I mean, is this blood money, y'all? I don't know what color is it. Bank dye? I don't think it's bank dye. Well, I mean, it might be, but use a UV light. I don't. Oh, I do have one. No, I've got a black light. I don't think black light and UV light's the same. They stole them some dollar bills, and I hope they enjoyed their pack of dyed red dollar bills. I don't. You don't have to. You don't have to, as a business, take those. I don't think either. I could have refused it, but I wasn't gonna charge her anything anyway. I probably just said, "No, you keep that ugly red one." Ugh. All right, let's move over to this camera. Lee Valley is based out of Canada and New York. Can't afford to shop at Lee. Ooh, I've always wanted. Speaking of, I didn't show you, but they do have some chisels that I've always wanted. But like you mentioned, you can't afford it. You should do Jason Reed's from that magazine. It is solid brass. What we're about to look at. But they've got some really expensive chisels in there, and I always thought, you know, I wanna. We're just getting started, like picking electrician. You're not late. You're ready. You're there. She was happy to get rid of that note. I know. I would have been too. I always try to get rid of those as quick as possible. Before we go over to the thing, this is Klein. Just freaking, just. Come on now, Klein. This happens with their number 2 drivers, and it obviously happens with their electrician's driver. Like, and then when you go to turn it, it slips all the way around. So, see what's under this. Where'd my scissors go? I'm about to cut this sucker off. They can't. It's a perfectly good screwdriver, except now it's ether, translucent. So that's what happens to those screwdrivers when you use them a lot. Got that one and it slips. I was disappointed too. But I mean, they're $10. You have the extra short chisels from Lee Valley. They are quite nice. Well, they got so many different kinds, like there's different ones, like Japanese shrink wrap. Yeah, I was thinking about doing that. I've got some shrink wrap, but, well, I guess I would go over that. Maybe you can pop this off. You can. Aha. So yeah, I could get shrink wrap over that and shrink wrap it down. Their number 2 drivers do it too. Whenever the number 2 drivers start doing it, I always bring them back in and keep them in here. Try to keep the ones that are still tight in the truck. They should replace it. Never mind. Yeah, in that case, I'd have like a whole box of them, and I still have to send my Leatherman back. I still haven't relinquished my Leatherman yet. So let us get the cameras pointed the correct way. Slowly but surely move there. I really wish, I really want to put this light up today, but I don't really want to do that either. Because it's going to be such a pain in the butt. Such a pain in the butt to do. We do have a couple of not Jason Reed's. We do have a couple of locks that we lost several weeks ago that I have to get off the table. I got to clean the table a little bit too. Check out the Morakanev craft line carbon steel. Morakanev. So a guy pulled out in front of y'all. Oh no! Oh, she T-boned them? Oh. Dang it. Freaking people. It's just ridiculous. Well, I'm assuming they're okay. Hope so. Girls are mostly okay. The airbags. Yeah, it's still, even if you're okay, that shock you don't get over. You don't get over that shock for quite a while. Trust me, I know, because I broke my back in a car wreck. Hey, Jason! So, it's unfortunate when that happens, but I'm glad they're mostly okay anyway. Okay, let's move this. Let's go. We don't really need this right here, so let's do that. Let me bring the microphone a little closer so I can mutter to myself about how crap is terribly made. My truck. Oh no, I hate that. That's you get attached to vehicles. I'm attached to my van. Even when I get a new van, I told Kim that since it's the sketchy box van, I'm gonna just spray paint free candy on the side of it and leave it parked in the driveway to freak out my neighbors. Free candy. When I took our kids to school or sports practice, all their friends were like, normally we'd be really scared of those vans, but we know it's your dad, so it's okay. Okay, so yes, obviously we have a pokey tool that I can use. You know, these are, don't buy these from Harbor Freight, y'all. These things are so super cheap. Not even worth the 99 cents or however much they were. Little short handles, but I'm gonna abuse them, use them and abuse them. One of the first things that I noticed on these is, make sure I'm in camera there. Yeah. Look how super hard these springs are. Well, hold on. Watch. Like they're unnaturally hard to lift up, and that leads me to believe that there is a thingamajigger broken. If we look on the back of it, we see 3, what I'm assuming are pivot posts for the little parts in here, and then the 2. So let's just get one open. We'll use my bunk screwdriver for this. Really wish these had a O Phillips head instead of a OO. Or a 1. Whatever the next larger size was. Okay. What do y'all think it is? I think it's one of these posts is broken. Use the right screwdriver. Okay, that's not going to work. Way too small for that. Let me get the creeper vans, yeah, that's what they're called. The creeper van. Thank you for not taking my spot. And you know, I got up and over a post or broken post. The Stop Pro, yeah. It's because those springs are so tough. On a different topic, I hate painting, and my wife embarked on a painting endeavor about a month ago, and our kitchen and dining room has been a mess since then. And now it's turned into painting the cabinets, and inside and out. Because if you paint the outside of the cabinets, you're gonna want to do them all, and that means I hate painting so much. I just wish, you know. Oh, ooh, camera park. Shoot. Alright, let's see. Definitely pushed up. Yep. It's the post. The post. The post. sheared right off, looks like. Nope. What? How does that, am I missing something here? Are we missing something here? There should be a thing right here, or oh, hold up, I see it. I see what is not. Right there. Well, that's just a stupid design. No coming back from that, y'all. We're just gonna have to measure and get this lady some new ones. Yup. Lift the key. And broken part slides through right there. And then snap shut right there. So, almost pointless to take apart the other one, right? Because it is broke. So, we may be ordering, from Lee Valley now. I don't even know why I bothered doing that, but let's put it back together and call and give her the bad news Monday. Maybe we can, just take the measurements. Maybe we can find one that's similar. Even if you were a good welder or brazier, I guess you should say braze, because it's brass. That's just a bad design. Bad design. Okay, no point in doing this because we know what it is, but we'll just take a little peek and see. Maybe we can find the little piece in there. Maybe the piece didn't fall out. And then we can super glue it back on. That's it. We can super glue the dang thing on. That'll hold it. Woo. Woo. You know, those springs are just so tough. I mean, like so tough. That's not necessary to be that tough. Nah, there's a better indication. Gonna come out. Yeah, it's about to go, isn't it? It's about to go. She's gonna blow. Well. Now we know. I don't remember which way these went. Doesn't really matter, does it? Put it back together. No, don't park there unless you're coming in here. So the restaurant across the street opened back up recently, and they're having to temperature check people. And a lot of the customers over there, well, I know some of them, but let's just say that that's the type of restaurant that's like the place to be, the place to be seen for certain people. Some people actually go there because they enjoy the food, which would be us. Other people go there to be seen at that restaurant. And then, and now they're having to get temperature checked. And we actually watched one lady who was an obvious pregnant lady get pissed because they wanted to check her temperature. And I'm like, come on now. Just just be glad somebody's checking your temperature for you. I've had to get temperature checked at the military base several times over the course of the past couple of months and at a couple of hospitals. And I'm just like, cool, thanks. It's not like they're asking you to bend over outside and drop your drawers to get a temperature check. Literally, your non-contact thermometer is not going to kill you, lady. But I can't wait to see them kick out somebody. Why is that screw not? That head's screwy. Get it? It's the head's screwy. What's going on here? What's going on with you, screwy head? Okay. Ow, ow. Trying to hold the tension on it is a pain in the ass. So, farewell, locks. Unfortunately, I don't think we're gonna be able to help her with that, besides just replacing them. So, I guess I'll get some measurements and we'll go from there, right? Go from there. Okay, let me go back on these comments because y'all are talking about payment. Y'all are sending me payment? What are y'all sending me? Somebody send me money? Heckin' yeah. Painting is boring. Exactly. Hey, Darcy's Picks, what's up? From a VS Reiki. Vertical VS Reiki. What's a VS Reiki? Vertical something. Many marriages have been dissolved over home repairs. Well, you know, she knew that I didn't paint, so and she looked at the sprayers too, but I don't know about that. You owe me a penny. What do you owe me a penny for? I missed all that. So you can send a check by mail. We actually do get checks from, because some of our companies will break up checks for some weird reason into different categories, and we have gotten a 17-cent check before that costs 50 cents to mail. I'm not sure how it's supposed to. Drill a small hole, tap and screw. You know, I've done that with a few, but JBL wouldn't hold at all. 90, since it's 23-year-old, yeah. I don't think it's worth it. I think it's just going to have to be replaced. I mean, yeah, you could probably drill a hole. That's a good idea. That's a feasible idea. Tap. It'd probably be better to drill a hole and then tap it and then grind the bottom flush, put it in with like red Loctite. You know, we could do that, honestly, with like a little 632 or maybe even a 540, drill a hole. I don't know. If you see it in a video one day, then you know I fixed it instead of replacing it. That's a good idea. I didn't think about that when I was looking at it. So that is very valid idea. Grind it smooth. And drill it, tap it, put it in with like red Loctite, and I don't know. Try to replace it. I'll try to replace it. I'll just see if I can get if I can measure it out and it matches one of those, then yeah, it'd be better just to replace it. Flex seal it. It's not like they want to check your temperature rectally. Yeah. If it's white metal, there might not be. Yeah, that's one of the things about that is yeah, it's thin. It's pretty thin brass, bronze, whatever they made it out of. So I don't know. I don't think I will. I'm just gonna look for a new one. probably a standard measurement. I'm sure, given that there's a few companies like Van Dyke's. I've never looked at Van Dyke's selection, so I don't know offhand what their selection is. But it's like you have this, then you have this, then you have the lip, which most of the lips are all the same. Then you have the body, you have your back set, centered post here, and also the measurement of where this is in the plate. So this could actually be in the plate over here versus over here, same. So there's like a few measurements that you gotta deal with on that. And it's cut out exactly for that too. If it was bigger, I could trim it down some, but circa 1980s wood was when they were just starting to get into the veneer fiberboard crap, and I'd prefer just to with the brass turn bad if you use steel as a new post. It may. I'm just probably victim services. Gotcha. Thank you. Lee does have them too. Yeah, I'm probably just going to replace those. So, let's see. That was pretty easy. We can't fix anything there. Let's go ahead and move up front. Take a look at these locks because I've been wanting to talk about them on locks that we've lost several weeks ago, and we've been too busy on the lives to actually do them. So they need to get lost permanently, and I really am not prepared to do that. I don't even think I have my chair up there. So if y'all will give me just a second, let me move the microphone, and we'll go dual. Mute this real quick so it doesn't bang around in your ears. I'm getting there on the table. We're getting better for sure. Let's take the mobile comments with me. Yeah, good point. You already saw 2 locks we lost. Chair. Hey, no. I need gloves for this one. And probably a screwdriver and a flathead, right? Okay. I'll straighten this out. Ow! I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it. Need one more box for the actual scrap. I'm actually gonna have to get up and zoom in that camera again as well, but we have 2 lever handles, and really this is locks that we lost. Oh, I need to go big screen, don't I? Forgot about that. Let's see if we can go there. Is that right? Is that? Nope, that's not right. Is that right? Nope, that's still not right. Is that? Hold on. Yep, that's. No, go back. Go back. We lost it. Okay, there we go. That should be it for sure. For sure. It better be, because I just sat down. And several of these things I need to get into my truck, and once I do that, this table will be much better, much better. Copper will start to plate itself to steel. Oh, it would be good. You know, we're talking about the corrosion in the if I used a metal screw, which I would have used a stainless screw. So actually, if that's what y'all are talking about, it would be stainless to whatever crap that is. But it's inside. I mean, it's in an office, so. Yes, I need to. Hey Zachary, what's up? I'm having. If y'all saw the last unboxing video, that's one thing that I probably have to do today when I get done. Is go break down boxes, because it's getting ridiculous in there. And it's always one of those issues of, you know, this is a perfect size box to do one thing with, and this one's a perfect size box to do something else, and I might need it. I might need it one day. So today, what are we doing here? What is this? We have a broken, what we think is a return spring. This is a AM antimicrobial coated lock, and I didn't bring a poker. I didn't bring the poker. Dang it, I knew I was forgetting something. Do I have a poker up here? I do not have a poker up here. Hold on. Let me grab a pokey tool. Got to have a poker when you're working with lever handles, right? So I'm not sure if this has the return spring on the inside here, but this is the inside. Let's see where it is. Oh no, come on now. Oh, Jason, you silly ass. Jason, what's wrong with you? Get your crap together. The broken pick didn't work. Alright, you want to zoom in? Zoom in, Jason. Oh no! The camera froze. Temperature. Okay, hold up, y'all. We got a frozen issue. Give me just a minute. We made the camera work too hard. I think I can fix that by doing something else here, though. Multiple failure. Multi-failure. I don't know why that does that to that camera. It's like weird. It overheats for no good reason. Okay, let me get it connected again to a different program here. Okay, so let's try that one more time. I didn't even have to look at the comments to see that it froze. I'm so proud of myself. But thank you for whoever warned me that it froze. Okay, let's try that again. It won't overheat this time. All right, there we go. Bong. So it's definitely not in the actual interior trim like some. For instance, LSDA and other ones have it's all built in to this part, and this is not. This is a this is kind of a copy of a Best, actually, honestly. I believe this one was made by Dorma. Dorma makes some copies. I don't know, is that the same company? Maybe the same company. But literally, literally I have to go get another tool to do this. And by putting that on there, it looks to me like, you know, they will let you fix it. Right? Is this one repairable? Is this cheapy one repairable? I don't know. Let's see. Not that I would, but and it's funny because I've got a hospital full of these. It was not my decision to put these on here, but yeah, they're all starting to sag. I looked at them when I was replacing this one. What in the ass? Looks like we have to unscrew that to get it off any further. But almost, you know, in any case, I had a hospital guy come in here, a different hospital guy, I might add. He came in here and he was like, hey, they came in together to get a bunch of keys made. And one of them asked the other one, he was like, hey, what, that girls in your short shorts, go put some clothes on, go home. He was asking his worker that was with him, that red Loctite did not do a thing. He was like, hey, I wonder if he has any green springs. And I was like, green springs? So in the locksmith world, and this is what I told him, green springs refer to Sargent push bar springs, the lever trim. Like to a locksmith, if a locksmith or anybody in the lock world, you get told to buy green springs, you're gonna get a Sargent lever handle, because that is what's commonly referred to as the green spring, and it's a part that breaks all the time. And he's like, no. He goes, I believe we have Dexter brand. And I was just like, ugh. Ugh. Lever handles, because we all know Dexter has been rebranded half a dozen times and now is pretty much like PLS or any of the other ones. Okay, so we have that comes apart wonderfully easy, I might add. So we definitely know our springs in here for the lever return. So let's continue taking that apart. Red is removable. Yeah, red's the new purple. Red's the new purple. Dr. Goopmeister here in chat is probably clucking his tongue about the red fake Loctite. So nothing wrong there. It's all in this. Can we get this apart? I don't know. Can we? I don't know, can we? Oh, look what I noticed. Look what I noticed immediately. This may not be the cause of it, but look at that. That's not supposed to be there. So, obviously there is nothing that can be done about that, even if this thing was replaceable, right? That automatically voids this whole thing. And what? Let's put this back on. I want to see why that caused that. Y'all interested in that? I want to see why. I want to see why that did that. Is that pressing up against something? Okay, get back in there, right? Okay, just like that. So why would that have broken? There's no reason for that to break, is there? Huh. No reason. That's weird. Okay, back off. Stay there. It's gonna spring off all of a sudden. Back to what we were trying to do. And yep, it's coming. It's coming out. Here we go. Oh, ha. I should have known better. There she is. But she's not broken. Oh, yep, she's broken. Nope, she's not broken. She slipped. Nope, she's broken. Yep. Broken in twain. Broken in thrain. Thrice broken, twice shot. Sheared, and sheared. So, now we know, right? As I figured, while we could probably replace that, it's literally a grade 2 or it's a grade 1, but it's a passage lever. It lived on the door for 5 years, So yeah, it's gone. Now here in this case, we have a pretty serious issue. Nathan, hush. Nobody asked you. Nobody asked you for your opinion on why the screwdriver handles come off. Screwdriver is a hammer, right? Ew, what's that? Make sure to completely destroy it. Oh, okay. I forget what was wrong with this one, but I'm guessing it's another lever return. I hate some of these locks are just. This is not. Okay, look what we got there. What in the heck happened here? How did we happen right there? I don't know, but I think this wasn't why we. I don't think that's why it was replaced. I think it was replaced because. Oh, okay. Now you gotta go. You have to go opposite. That little tab has to go opposite the other one, so that goes like that. And oh, okay, y'all. Here we go. This is one of the problems. So this one is on the outer side. We have an outer this time. So if we look here, we can tell. So basically this tab right there goes into this slot on the levers. So when you were putting this on the door, number one, you have that. Make sure your latch is the right way, and then turn that the right way. Have our retainer. Where is it? Where is it? Right. Is that it? Yeah, that's it. Retainer, and then you would put your thing on like so. But we see we got our retainer right there to the 9 o'clock position, and then we go. This is supposed to be there, and obviously it's moving freely. It's not supposed to, so that again is a lever issue, or a return spring, just a different one, just a different style than the other one. Two different styles. Hey, good. Is it all people have one?
Huh?
Is it? Oh, yeah.
I'm just talking about, you know, out of the battle.
Yep. I understand.
Oh, you have a good weekend.
All right, you too.
All right.
Why is my phone ringing? What in that? You know what? Forgot to hit the do not disturb. So I'm gonna continue to try to get this off. It is not wanting to come off very easily. And this one is pretty sealed up. Pretty sealed up. Let's pry it apart and see what happens. If I can. I don't know if I can. Okay, so how they fasten this one looks like these are probably probably formed like, and then it comes through in a gigantic press, maybe just smushes it. That's what I'm thinking. In this episode of Jason Hurts Himself, we're going to have to find a better screwdriver to do this. Definitely not designed to, ooh, it's so gooey, it's so gooey. Definitely designed to not be repaired, right? Oh, look at that. It's not broken. It's just, I don't know what that is. Did it just slip? Maybe? Oh, there it is. Wait. Yep, there it is. Oh no. Gooey. I think we found our problem. Yep, broke off from that side over there. Dude, such wonderful work, design team. Y'all just do great work. Yep, yuck. So yeah, that broke off that side. We can probably see it if we turn it right there. Right there. So obviously it never was intended to be replaced, but thank you for allowing me a chance to finally get rid of these two lever handles off my table, because it's been irritating the crap out of me having them up here. That would be how it's supposed to look. Is that about to give up? Oh no. Okay. Maybe. So that's how it's supposed to look. And you know, that made me wonder, like, things like that. The hospital, going back to the people at the hospital, they were like, yeah, just order springs. Half the time, like over half the time, it's not springs. This one is the, is that PLS, y'all? I think PLS locks have that kind of latch. Pretty sure it is. I hate PLS. Single point locker latch right there with the stainless steel. I want to say that is definitely a PLS latch, maybe, more than likely. I saw somebody was trying to find, and this was a few weeks ago, I saw a post on Reddit, and somebody was like, LSDA, which he was wrong. Imagine that. Somebody on Reddit, Locksmith, was wrong. But he was saying that the lever that was shown was a LSDA brand. And he's like, the lowest of the totem, the lowest tier thing out there. And I'm like, bro, I've put LSDA, hold on. We gotta do this right. Oh yeah, right there. And I'm sitting over here like, bro, I've put LSDA on for 20 years, and yeah, they're not the greatest of the brands out there, but I've put a lot of grade 2 LSDA stuff on, even in places where it should be grade 1, and it will last years and years and years. And just compared to some of these other brands like Dexter, like I definitely wouldn't put Dexter on anything. Hold on, let me mute this. Okay, there we go. I definitely wouldn't put Dexter on, you know? I hadn't seen any of the new Dexter, so I really shouldn't say that I wouldn't use it, but I've been happy with LSDA. Even though It's not the greatest distributor in the world, but we've been buying from them for so long. And I can say that I would definitely not hesitate to still recommend using LSDA for something. For commercial use, any commercial use. I only wish they had the handles that look like this. No, not like that. Well, yeah, like that too, but no, not like that, like this. I really, really wish that they would have handles that look like that. The only way you can get them is the angly handle. So we got a cylinder for a giveaway. I can go and give away the best bit ever. That looks like it's that's still good. Yeah. Okay, so that is the locks that we lost this week, including 2 that we weren't expecting. And that they're the bit locks. So yes, now when we get done, what I'll be doing shortly after live is both doing the cleanup, the finish of this, because literally everything else up here was going to be this is what's hold on. This is what we're doing here. This is what we're having to deal with. Tired of this table being here, y'all. Gonna pull it down so that I can. Oh look, there's some return springs. I don't know what for, but something. There's a bunch of them. Oh yeah, I think I salvaged these out of a lock for some reason. Springs. Let's move the comment section. Okay, move the comment section. Okay, stay right there. Stay right there. Yeah. Yeah, this is the best way to clean, y'all. This is the quickest way to clean. After I get done with the giveaway, the big tool giveaway, which honestly, again, like I mentioned last one, is going to be strictly prohibited and strictly made sure that it's going to somebody it needs to go to. So a large percentage, I will say a large percentage of you guys aren't eligible, because I can kind of I know if y'all have tools. I know if I've sent you tools. I know if you're a new locksmith that's just getting started, or I don't know for sure, but you know, it's not just going to be one of those that some random dude pops in and is like, hey, I want to win that. Oh, I'll enter. And I'm actually going to make people like write stuff. That just having specific directions, that's a good way to weed out most things. Because there is a handful of subscribers here that cannot even put their address down, but they'll send us a message on our website saying they want stickers. Hey, I want stickers. That's it. No address. Just, I want stickers. It's like, bro, what the do you want me to do? How do you expect us to send you stickers if you're just going to say you want stickers? Congratulations, you want stickers. A lot of people will get weeded out by the fact that they won't be able to write their storyline in why they need a bunch of new tools. And of course, it's going to have to be U.S. because it's going to be really heavy, so I can't send it internationally, and that's going to unfortunately take a lot of chances away. But like I said last live, is I want to see them used by somebody who's going to be trying to make themselves and their family money by locksmithing or doing another trade thing, kind of like a micro thing. I want to see you doing your trade. I want to see you using it, or I don't want to see it, but I want to know that they're being used for the appropriate thing. That'll go in my shelf where I have a whole bunch of other boxes like that. This goes in the truck. This all is still actually some of those. Again, I never got around to sorting these out. Like actually this could become a whole new thing in itself, because this is all pivots and CR Lawrence pivots and stuff like that for door closers. So that's actually going to go up on the shelf. But again, I still have screws, and we've got just stuff like, honestly, this could go there. Hey, it gives me a new container. And brass screws. Oh no, these were gonna go. Hey, a drill bit. That's where that drill bit went. These are eBay things. These are eBay things. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and move back over to the thing over here. Move back over. I'll let y'all peek outside for a minute. What's going on out there? Anything going on out there? We're not wireless anymore, so I can't move the camera around like I'd want to. Oh, here we go. Here we go. I know I have to sort the box, but I got a clean table to do so, right? I have a clean table to sort the box. So yeah, going back to the CCTV, jeez. Maglock system. We've got this cute little wireless antenna. We've got cute little remotes. Beep, 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 beep. Nope. And this maglock that I still haven't opened yet. Once again, this is not for security. That's why it's a 600-pound going on an exterior door. This is mainly to keep people from walking in. So it can be a lightweight one. I'm sure any healthy individual could yank that off the door. Or yank it open. But the point is they're going to go to pull the door, feel it locked, and then hopefully stop. I just hate maglocks, right? Look at that. It's been a minute since I hate maglocks, so it's been a while since I put one in. I don't know what that's for. What's that for? Is that like a dampener? Keep it from banging? What's in the white box? Oh yeah, the big ass nut. Someday somebody needs to come up with a solution that doesn't involve excuse me, that doesn't involve all this. I cannot believe that companies have not come up with an alternate. I know there's alternate things that you can do, but an alternate to this, you really only need like one of those little deadbolts with a sensor or a what you call those things? Like a Sentry Safe uses, a little actuator, toggle, doodad, whatever you call it. that would let it release and open and release and open. Then we have our illuminated push button, which is actually not going to be illuminated because cost for a narrow style. But like, yo guys, just make something that is inexpensive that people can put on a narrow style storefront door that it's fairly easy to put in. And I know if you do that, that kind of opens it up more to people doing stuff, and this is so regulated in many states. You know, maybe it's a good idea that it's not. But if somebody made something that was appropriate by fire code and easier to put in, cheaper, I don't know if it'd be good or bad. What do y'all think? And then we have this stupid thing. I'm not even sure I have to use this. I've got it just in case. Of course, this is your motion Rex. It's supposed to be for busy, but again, this is an independent business. It's kind of like our store. This would be a case where it's not necessarily a public come and go type situation. I believe in this case with the push button on the door, will be fine. Pretty sure. If not, I gotta put that on. If not, I don't know. And then up here we also have a Marks lock that mortise lock. Hey, these go on bar doors. In case you've never seen one, I think I've done a video. I may actually do, now that I got this sitting here. I may actually do a couple of videos on handing these, because these are still pretty popular. And you know what? I had a customer that said a locksmith came out and switched out this thing 3 times, that she had bought 3 new ones. And when I asked her, I started interrogating her. I was like, what? Why? I was like, how old was it when they switched it out? And she said it was like a year old. I said, wait a minute. You're telling me that somebody came out and replaced a brand new one of those that was less than a year old? For what reason? And she said, well, I was getting locked out. Come to find out, I don't think she knew to turn the key to hold pressure on the latch. Thus, meaning that the locksmith that came out gouged her or scammed her into buying a whole new lock instead of just telling her, hey, it's no big deal, here's how you do it. I think he charged her a whole new for a whole new lock just to make the money on the lock. If so, that's just wrong. Those things should not have to be replaced except once in your lifetime. Excuse me. Lifetime being lifetime of how long you would probably be in the house. So I think she got scammed. I told her that too. Do you use the UP? I hate the UP system, but I do have a few padlocks up there just for the quickies that come in. I've actually done a video on the UP after Lockpicking Lawyer he did a video on it, and I did a follow-up video to show, because it wasn't really addressed, that you can crank them with a screwdriver. You can just stick a screwdriver in there and open them no matter what. So yes, I only sell them because it's quick and easy to key up somebody's lock to it. Okay, I'm gonna go back over the comments. Okay, Ras, I see you. Guy named Jason who recommends WD-40. Whatever. Y'all know why I did that. Most electromagnets fail when power. Yeah, if power goes out. It's got to be powered to. It's got to be powered to do. So yeah, any maglock has to have power to run. So it would go. Vice versa. I don't like putting in dead latches. I've done many dead latches on storefront doors over the years. Most of the mortise locks run. One of my mortise locks exploded inside the door. We sell them for 135 each. I don't know what you can find them for online, but our retail price is 135 each. For locksmiths, they're obviously less, but we can get about 135 for them. But going back to that Rex, y'all talking about that right now. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's not an issue of the whole point of having the automatic thing is for people to be able to get out who don't know, but they're going to be in their business. There's not going to be unattended people coming and going like they're from me to my door, like right here. So I don't think it's necessary for that because it's monitored. It's a monitored door, and it's actually not going to be used in that way. That I think I personally, okay, so let me put it this way. I personally go to a lot of businesses that literally only have a push button to get out. So I don't know. The solenoid deadbolt, yeah, I was talking about the solenoid deadbolt, but I hadn't used one of those in a while. Air can to open the door out. And another thing, you have those doors where even like in a really close atmosphere, say you have 5 people up front and they're like walking around talking, on their phone. They sit there and trip it over and over again. That's why a solenoid blade fail open nipples. Do you prep the doors from mortise locks? Cutting mortise. Me? Kevin asked if I cut the doors from mortise locks. I do. I have. I don't know if you're talking to me though. The scanners are just irritating, and like if they're milling around in front, you get click, 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 click. So I don't know. I don't think so because I've gone to plenty of businesses where literally there's only a push button. I think that's for a case where an obvious area where there's nobody with their eyes on the door all the time. That's open maybe 24 hours a day and people have to walk up to it and get out. Big businesses, yeah. But when you have a business with like 2 employees and 5 customers in there, even at most, I honestly don't think it's necessary. I don't know. I'm gonna check with them Monday though, just to verify. And they're gonna be like, yes, this has to be decent. And then you explain it, and they're like, oh no, never mind. But it does have to have a button to get out. No shit. And those damn Rexes, I don't know if y'all have ever installed one of those. There's so many wires. There's like 53,000 wires coming off that thing. And this doesn't even have a keypad on it on the outside. So what I'll be waiting on is for them to not be able to get back in. They're going to let the door close one day and be on the outside. So that's going to be rather interesting. When they get locked out, because they only wanted one remote. When I get, it's like that's why I got 3 remotes. I'm going to program another remote. And they're going to be like, okay, we're done. Let me show you how to use the remote. Click, 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 on and off. They're going to be like, are you sure? But I was at one that only the owner had the button. But I was only the owner had the button. Well, yeah, no, they have to have one on the door to get out. There has to be, like, that's way against, like, if that's why I have that. I don't think I have to have the dual, but you definitely have to have the button to get out. Yeah, I can see what you're saying. If you just bypass having the push button, yeah, that's way bad because the remote by itself, the owner could take the remote or the remote could get lost and then it'd all be stuck in the building. You have to have a way at the door to be able to get out, and having it right there by the handle, the button, most of the time that passes code, especially in small businesses like that. And they do have a back door, so an emergency, it's like an emergency exit back door, so he didn't have one. Yeah, that's bad. That sounds like a self-installed. Somebody sounds like he installed that or he hired homie to install it. But yeah, you definitely got to have a button on the door at least to be able to press it and get out. Even though it's not one motion egress, it's still same as doing this. It's they kind of got silly with that, honestly. What if a double door, only one mag? This is a single door, but what are you saying you're going to offer? Yeah, offer extra remote. So yeah, I'm going to program a remote, and then I'm going to say, okay, now come outside with me, and try to like trick them into leaving their remote inside and then letting it close. Of course, I'll be checking to make sure the remote works beforehand. And they're going to be like, so what are you going to do now? And then it's going to dawn on them, oh, I didn't want to pay for a keypad outside. So what do I do now? Call the locksmith. So I could be really mean, not try to upsell them, just program the remote and then just wait. Just wait. That'd be all I have to do. Say, okay, the remote was 25. Now it's going to be 100 because I have to come bring it to you. I could be mean and do that, but I'm not going to. So, double door with one mag at the usually has a stationary. Yes, Dumbledore. Do we have a Dumbledore in the chat? Dumbledore. So yeah, I could do that, and I could just gouge them for it after the fact. But I don't really like emergency calls that much, and I know it would be wildly inconvenient. The timing would probably end up being wildly inconvenient for me to have to break away. Just for me to drive up in my van and click the remote and say, now do you want to buy it? Now do you want to buy it? I bet you want to buy it now. But if I go through all that with them, and they still only want one remote, I'm still going to leave the remote program to their thing and just be like, okay, I guess I'll wait now. Guess I'll wait. Yeah. He types it. That's the deal, is he types it. It like auto-corrected. He misspelled it, but he obviously types Dumbledore, or has typed Dumbledore in a message or something so that his phone recognizes it or auto-corrected. Or I don't know if he's on his phone or not, but... Oh, it's 1 o'clock. Oh my God, the time just flew. That's crazy. I thought it was like 12:30. What did we get today? Let's take a look at see what we got. Oh, what did we get today? We got another Amazon. We're ordering a crap load of Amazon stuff, y'all. I appreciate everybody. Let's go ahead and zoom over to what am I trying to do here? This? Am I trying to do that? Let everybody. Time did fly. No, I wasn't even expecting it to be 1 o'clock. I didn't really have a Jason Reeds today, y'all, so I'm sorry about that. I'm really honestly thinking about getting a new hat. I feel like I need a new hat. I feel like I deserve a new hat, right? I deserve a new hat for Jason Reeds. Oh, invoices. Cheapy invoices. Yay, Kim ordered invoices. We used to have nice fancy invoices with our name on it. But we got tired of paying extra. Shipping tape so that I can send y'all stuff. Also, Pocket Women. I don't know if you were here. I was delayed in getting yours out, but yours did go out yesterday. I don't know if the post office sent you a notification, because they do collect your email address. So I don't know if you got a notification that we sent your stuff out. But yes, and it's going to take a while because you're way over there and we're way over here. And I got a frog in my throat. And it's just one of those things where it's going to take a while. So yeah, we weren't able to get it packed up and out in as quick as Brian got his. So apologies for that, but Pocket Women, you will be getting yours, or if you watch this later, you will definitely be getting yours. However long it takes for it to fly over the ocean to Australia. I guess it goes west, right? Would it go? I've never really tracked a package. I guess it would probably go to a hub. I don't know if it goes to Miami. Like most stuff that goes overseas to England or the UK area goes to the Miami distribution center. But I want to say if it's going to Australia, shouldn't it go west and land at a distribution center in California or somewhere on the west coast? Because that's much closer, isn't it? Doesn't have to go all the way around. I don't know. Anyway, you should get it in a couple of weeks. Couple of weeks at most. And other than that, I like the current hat. Okay, we'll stay with the current hat. We'll stay with the current hat. Google Speak need a hearing aid. Did you use the Dremel to grind out vice grips? I think so, yes. Those vice grips that I have that are... Where'd you see those? Where did you even see those vice grips? Don't look at me like that, girl. You had to park literally in one more space away from where you were. Don't glare in here. Glaring at me. Oh no, I had to walk an extra 4 feet. People were just irritating the heck out of me. What did I forget? I forgot this. We're going to go over this real quick. Look at this. Look at that. Good DIY installation right there. If you can't tell, that is on the outside of the door. Yay, good job, DIY. And on top of that, same door, no strike plate. Here's why you always have to go over doors that are brand new. That deadbolt strike hole is 3/4 deep. Seriously, door manufacturers, what in the ever living shit is wrong with y'all? Why do door manufacturers still drill them so shallow? That is so ridiculous. That all right, more money for us, right? And on Twitter, we saw this. We saw this on Twitter. Yeah. In case you're not on Twitter, we got a few likes out of that one. This was to explain it because Don had asked me to video it, but I couldn't video it because the Mexican painter who did that, I think, who was beat red while I was there, and everybody. It's funny. You can always tell who does something on a job site. And it was an empty room. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? An empty room? And you, just because I couldn't come out, it was called in at like 2 o'clock. And just because I couldn't come out that same day, there was nothing in there. Why would you do that? You were told I was going to be here in the morning. Wait, how do you recover from that? How do you think you can recover from that? Just because you're a painter. Anyway, and the last thing I noticed, this was going to be in Jason Reed's, but check that out. It looks like an Asa key, doesn't it? I never saw a Seagal Total. It looks like an Asa key. It looks just like an Asa key. It looks just like maybe this is why you didn't see it. I don't know. This was from an 85 era, so also was fully blowing and going. Look at that side pin too. I mean, that is straight up. That's totally Asa. What the heck? What the heck? That is totally an Asa cylinder. Look at that side pin. That's totally an Asa key too. Anybody ever seen one of these for reals? Like real? I've never seen one. Yeah, that's an old Asa. I sent you sent Pokemon and went to Miami, then west. Hit. Huh. Off in the space between the door and frame. That is no excuse for door manufacturers not to do that, but that is totally an Asa 6000. I've seen enough of them to know that's an Asa 6000. So, has anybody ever seen have everybody seen the Seagal Total? I don't think so. Seagal's been out of business for a long time. For a while. Okay, I'm going to run back over comments real quick. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. It's past 1 o'clock. It's time to go. It's time for everybody to go do other stuff besides sitting here with us. Even though I appreciate it, I personally have to do other stuff too. Like clean up these boxes that I've been throwing around and that weirdo dollar bill on the ground over there that I'm really sketched out about. How do you get rid of a dollar bill? Like take it to the bank? Will the bank even? Ooh, that if it is die, the bank would probably be like, please wait here, sir. But how do you get rid of a bad dollar bill besides pass? Oh, a Coke machine. If a Coke machine would take it, I don't know. And yeah, I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go, I guess, collapse some boxes, and then tomorrow, I guess I have to, in my own way, help Kim paint. Even though I don't actually do the painting, I still have to help her prep and all that other stuff. So, thoughts are with me. Keep me in your thoughts, people. I have to go help paint. I don't want to frame the dollar bill. Oh yeah, you know, I didn't have to do that last weekend, but it has now coming up on the second weekend. Oh, and it's so hot. I don't know. I may have to mow too. Thanks for reminding me about that. I really appreciate it. Great. Thanks. All your fault, James. It's all your fault that I have to mow now. Just call SS. They'll help you exchange that dollar. Yeah. Hey, I've got $1 here with politicians take dirty money. We do have senators and stuff that come by here, so I'll be like, here you go. Here's some dirty money for you. But the ones that come through here, for the most part, I'm not even going to say it. Because we know them and they're good customers and they know us, but try paint pads. Paint pads. Coke machine. I'm going to try the Coke machine. I'm going to try the Coke machine or candy machine or something like that. But anyway, thanks everybody. Getting by, going backwards, hop, skippity in. Everybody. Yep, it's Wes's fault now. It's Wes's fault now. Dang it, Wes. It's Wes's fault for having to mow. Wes, do you have to mow too? I suppose for fire code it might have to fail. Okay, going back over the comments. Anyway, just going back a little bit. Ras, James, HKS, Fred, Zach, Ian, everybody who's always tuned in. Kim's task for the new week is to I'm gonna go back over some of my first Saturday morning lives, and we're gonna be compiling a list for those of you who were here. You know who you were. Are gonna be getting that clear disc that Peter Fox sent out. Again, thanks to Peter for that. You're gonna be getting one of those cool clear ones. So if you personally know that you were here for Saturday Live Season 1, Episode 1, you were definitely on the list to get that, and went by the post office to ask the post office lady about how to ship those without having to use a customs label. And we're going to send one out to somebody as a tester, because I think we can pad it in a small envelope like we send out stickers and put an international stamp on it. But it is a little bit heavier, so we're thinking about just putting two international stamps on it. And the lady that runs our post office is very, very ticky, and she's like, nope, not gonna work. Nope, you gotta put a customs label on it. You're gonna have to put a customs label on it. Nope. And I'm like, this is no different than me sending stickers. Just because it's thicker doesn't mean I'm not gonna fill out a customs label and send it as a package, when honestly it's just like sending, instead of 1 sticker or 2 stickers, it's sending like 12 stickers, because it's a little bit thicker. So I think if I stick 2 international stamps on there, we're going to send it out. And, oh, sorry, Peter. Yeah, not you. Yeah, Mr. Rasmussen. Hooligan sent those. Sorry. Hooligan sent those out. So, yes, those are going to go to the people who were in the, it is heavier, but, I don't know. Oh! Google, disable, or no, wait. Hey Google, deactivate lock force.
Okay,
So,
turning off lock
we're
force.
just going to try to send it out to a couple of sample people and send y'all an email saying, hey, as soon as you get this, let me know so that I can send it out to other people. But we'll see. I'm not going to fill out, yeah, how do you do that, Rune? That is really weird. He can write his own stamps. That's weird. Whenever you get mail from Rune, it's like, how in the heck did this get sent? But here in the good old USA, they're a little bit stricter. They'd look at it and be like, So I think just 2 stickers will work. Anyway, that is it for Saturday Morning Live, Season 2, Episode 23. I appreciate all y'all who've joined in and who've joined in all the time. hope y'all have a great weekend, and I hope you don't have to mow or paint or do any of that nonsensical stuff like that. She needs to learn to say Lock Force. You know, and I've got another one. YouTube actually is sending me another one. I got a notification on YouTube. And it may be because I'm saying, hey Google, on the video. Did anybody else get a free one of those? Or an offer for a free one on YouTube if you have YouTube Premium or YouTube Red? So yeah, they're sending me another one. So I may get it to turn on other lights and stuff around here. I don't know. I think it's because of the algorithm heard me say it and is like, I know you did, Wes. Did you get the notification on your app? Still miffed at Bosnian Bell's bell puller. Should have pulled that multi-lock. Steam Gadget has to mow. I don't want to mow either. I'm not rubbing it in. Think about where you are called out to work. Do not use your head and wind up. Oh yeah, there you go. Good advice, Ras. It's a new promotion. Well, they sent me that offer like 3 weeks ago, and when I clicked on it, it said offer expired. I was like, what'd you even send me the offer for? And then like 3 days ago, I got another one. So I clicked on it, and I was like, oh, I get one. I get another one. So it's raining here. Lucky you. Oh, man, that would be awesome if it would rain. Because it has been raining. Wes, are we supposed to rain later? Do you know? Hey, Google, what's the forecast tomorrow?
In Jackson tomorrow, there'll be isolated thunderstorms with a high of 87 and a low of 75. If you ever want to know what time it is, just ask.
It better. It better. Thank you, Google. It better thunderstorm here. Dad blast it. Anyway, thanks again for joining in. Y'all have a great weekend, and we'll catch you next video. Gotta go to this end screen here. I hate buying new motors. I hate mowers. I hate buying anything like rakes. That is the worst, literally the worst thing you could ever buy is a freaking rake. Because all that is you having to freaking work. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I'm buying a $10 rake. What does that entail? That entails thumb blisters and